Now, if you notice on that platform, niggas is having consequences, and niggas is gone. Niggas is going. You feel me? All because of real clout. Like you feel when I went over there, it wasn't for clout. It was to go over there, DW president. Literally, my plan was to go there and get my own shit. I executed whatever the fuck I was supposed to do. I wasn't really rapping at the time, so I just was staying. You feel what I'm saying? So all that shit was cool. And then I was kind of uncomfortable when I was getting caught up in talking about gang shit. Cause I'm drinking. I'm like, and then I gotta step back and look like, what the fuck am I talking to? What the fuck am I talking to? I can't even talk to it. It ain't even a nigga there who the same nigga he was yesterday. Seriously. Like
crazy work.
You feel what I'm saying? And then it's then you got niggas who we set it off with the like gangbang podcast type shit, like for the most part, like when it, just the whole little shit, and it wasn't even intentional. I'm coming over there being DW.
Right.
And just because certain niggas is not up to par, it look like I'm like
extra out.
Yeah. In real life, I'm the only nigga not extra. I'm the only nigga really chilling. One of the only niggas that really, one of the only niggas. And I didn't fit in. You feel me? I didn't fit in over there. And then just going over there, just going back, sometime I didn't even, nigga, I go home, I don't even watch that shit. Episodes, nigga, I ain't even seen. Just because I don't even want to see me talking about it. Like, cuz, what the fuck? Gotta slow down on drinking, cuz. Gotta slow down on that. That shit just was, it was watered down. I was trying to be a podcaster. And these niggas was trying to be G. What the fuck is this nigga doing a gangbang report card? Or what the fuck is going on, cuz?
They thought I was crazy when I said it. I remember they was bleeding me in the comments, and we used to warn niggas and tell niggas to be aware. That shit is not a game. And now the world is seeing it.
Was it worth it? Was it worth the clout? I'm gonna just ask y'all, was it worth the entertainment? Week in and week out on Jesus Christ, we've been telling y'all it's not worth it. Stop following the crowd, because 9 times out of 10, it's followers following followers that's going to lead you to the slaughterhouse. How many episodes we done told y'all it's not worth it? They used to tell us, man, why y'all not doing that? Y'all need to whoop and y'all need to be more entertaining than it. This is where it leads you. This shit is the same people that was entertained by the dumb shit telling you to crash out and laughing. They're calling you the dumbass right now.
Talking about you
right now.
Man, they done turned on them niggas so fast on the internet. And that shit crazy, but y'all was amused by it every week. And that's what it go back to, like you said, who you really talking to at this point, because now you're proving that you're hard to people that would never be in the streets in your situations or even have to live through that type of life you chose to live.
Right.
So let me elaborate on this too. It's a lot of people blaming the platforms. As messy as the platforms are, as wild of type of questions that they ask, it all goes back to self. Nobody fault except for the people who got on that platform in front of the mic and said all the incriminating shit. I don't care if I sit here and ask this man, how many murders you committed? If he answers, the fault is on him for answering and incriminating himself. You can't remain silent.
I got more bodies than you gave niggas
That's some crazy shit to say. That's some crazy
like,
shit
allegedly,
to say.
I got about 50 of them. Allegedly.
I heard that. I was watching the podcast. I'm like, really?
Allegedly, but made up. I got 30. You know? Yeah.
Bro,
but these
listen.
niggas be crazy.
Listen, there was someone on a podcast recently talking about he was a hitman and got an award for catching the most hats in a year. Cap number one. But I'm just saying, imagine if he was telling the truth and the feds was really looking at that. Because if you look at the paperwork on the indictment, the Fed specifically said, we've been watching Instagram. We've been looking at the podcast content. They're quoting what you said on the podcast word for word. Didn't Bro already tell y'all about the hip hop police? Didn't we tell you they got hip hop cops? Now they got podcast cops that just sit back at home, don't even gotta go in the office. They still on COVID hours. They at home like this.
All they got to do is watch 600 loose
Dead homies.
God
Dead homies.
damn.
No facts. Like, I'm really fucked up because now that a nigga is in jail or a nigga's on the run or however the fuck, over shit that niggas kept on saying over and over, that means you help cuz get in there, yeah?
No facts.
I was kind of like, you know what I'm saying? I was kind of really taken back by 600 when Cub was like, oh yeah, they said they got the, why big you won't go take the DNA? Who gives a fuck? Why he about a murder? Why am I caring about a nigga murder? Why am I saying go give your DNA?
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, that's
And
crazy.
you remember,
And you know, cause like, yeah, I know you be podcasting, I know you doing your thing, but you kind of like, I'm kind of just confused on like what you call that. I'm not confused on what you call that,
yeah.
but I'm confused.
Let us know in the comments.
I'm just saying that's
Yeah.
not. I'm saying 100%. That's not.
That's
cool.
not G.
Nah, hell
Yeah.
nah.
That's not cool. And then they've been put like nigga, that little squad just been putting so much light on Big U, so much light on Big U. Even with a nigga not even saying nothing back, a nigga like kind of, you know, cause he got his shit going on already. He know what's going on.
Right.
He trying to get his shit right now. And niggas is like, go give your DNA or Big U this, Big U that. Now Big U going to jail.
Yeah, Cuz just turned himself in. Before we turned the camera
Oh,
on, I
yeah?
see, because at first they said he was a fugitive on the run, but I was watching a little bit of the No Jumper stream, and one of them said he was contacting his lawyer and getting his affairs in
Gotta
order
get his shit
before he
straight.
turned himself in. So he made the video, still claiming his innocence, blase, blah. So right now, him, Brick Baby, Loose Cannon, they're all in custody. And what's crazy is they just had a stream yesterday. Loose Cannon, Brick Baby, talking about crimes they committed, literally, in the name of people in the indictment. Like, yeah, they had us do this, they had us do that. They're like literally admitting to crimes on the camera. And Adam was like, I don't understand it. I didn't tell them to do it. I guess in their mind, they think because this happened 2-3 years ago, you clear to talk about it. Y'all don't know statute of limitations. Y'all don't know how Rico work.
It's not even that. Niggas think they can get on these internet and play trick games with their words, and you cat out like what's the boy name? Orlando Brown. So none of your shit could be justifiable.
Right.
But you putting shit together on real fucking cases. And I want to make this clear. We ain't happy to see no nigga go to jail.
Nah.
Especially if you've
Like I
been
said,
there and fought them cases. A nigga not
free-
happy to see none of that.
I hope
Yeah.
niggas just learn from their experiences, and I hope niggas get blessed because jail ain't really for for niggas. I mean, unless a nigga snitching, he can stay there. But besides that whole niggas is, I'm not that hard, gang.
Period.
Let me tell you niggas that now. I'm not that hard. I ain't caught no murders. I was wet. I was Bun B riding dirty.
I was way in California,
On
nigga.
that dead homie.
He said, yeah, whatever he said.
I ain't
but
do
yeah.
none of that. I'm not
Yeah.
like I'm saying. I'm just a solid young man. At the end of the day, you feel me? Like niggas is too hard. Like niggas is so hard. They're risking their freedom.
For validation.
Then
That's
you got,
all it is.
but then niggas gotta fall in there with that man too.
That
Big
part.
U turns himself in. Big U a nigga when he go to that jail. Unless you got papers in hand trying to say Big U is really this, you can't even say that up in there. He gonna move shit. And I hope niggas is ready to hold up their end of the bargain. You feel me? I mean, because you can't just be doing that to niggas neither, especially niggas who then stumped down on their name for years way before
you was even living.
before you
bro.
was even born.
Niggas trick theyself off the street, literally, for the content. And that's I try to every week get y'all to realize you gotta detach from this internet sometimes. You gotta literally unplug out the matrix and go outside and touch some grass. Because when you sit in that cell, none of that clout, none of that's gonna do nothing. None of that's putting money on your commissary. None of that's bailing you out. None of that's helping you pay for your attorney fees.
It's
None
federal,
of that's
right?
helping to feed your
Yup.
kids. It's federal.
They not
It's the
even,
feds,
but
nigga.